This is the last game in the series. This is the game that brought Anthony to Platinum 1. It lasted 1 hour and 2 minutes. It was incredibly long. To be honest, I thought we would lose that one. Neha is Ottoman. Anthony is English in the middle, and I'm here as the Order of the Dragon. Let's speed up to when he reaches feudal age and builds 2 longbowmen. Okay, still not making them. Ah, because he didn't have their wood. Okay. Okay, he's got his 2 longbowmen. Let's see what he does with them. Oh, you can see here that I had my scout and I saw this, and then the villagers ended up killing my scout. So I brought spearmen, but they're stuck. And since we're playing against, oh, I'm not sure why I did the walls, but I did. Okay, so that's Anthony. Anthony is over here, and he's about to harass the wood. Nice, 1 villager down. Another villager down. Wow, that's 3 villagers down. And more, and he can't, the enemy cannot get wood anymore. Okay, so now he's got a spearman. And all this time, I'm bringing units here to try and destroy these walls. But as you will see later, they stood until, they stood for a very long time. Oh, he's killing more villagers. Amazing stuff. Wow, he's killed so many. I'm surprised we didn't win like so fast after this. It really did take us 1 hour to... And so who is that? That's the English. They're so bad. And in the meantime, we're fighting over here. I'm trying to bring down those palisade walls, but it's not working. Anthony has killed so many villagers. Okay, let's speed up. Oh, now the enemy has horsemen, and so it's... Oh, it's a king and horseman. Okay, yeah. Ow. Ow, he got killed for nothing. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, losing your army like that is unfortunate. So this is me, I'm making a ram, trying to take this down. Meanwhile, Anthony is moving to farms. He's got a lot of food and a lot of wood. We could be making units, but he's not. At least he's making villagers. And we're fighting. So this goes down easily. This goes down. Does it? Yep. I lose a ram. Maybe not. Okay. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, we're fighting. I guess these archers will kill my spearmen. And I did lose both rams. So it's like, okay, I took this down, I took a building down, but it was a costly investment. I'm not sure if that was worth it. Okay, Anthony is back with some army. He's out of woods now. And he's got enough to go Castle Age. Okay, so we're going in together. The Ottoman went for what's it called? Janissaries. And I guess even though we're winning these battles, they don't really help us much. Let's take a look at the full map. They're preparing to raid over here. Economy is going okay. Yeah, their economy is doing great. They have a cow boom going on. Let's take a look at Neha. Neha has military schools. We have some army. This is Neha's army. And here they're trying to raid. Luckily, I have walls. And I repair and get the spearmen out. Even though they die, it's enough to repel them. And now they have reinforced with stone walls. This is a great fight for us. They went into the stealth forest and they didn't know we were there. Oh, look at that. That's painful. All those Janissaries is a crazy amount. And they go on top of the walls. That means that they're very, very powerful. So we just lost our entire army like that. That was really bad. Anthony has 2,300 food. He can go third age. So I've been fishing heavily. But the army seems unstoppable. This army of Janissaries. And now they go Imperial with the Seagate Castle. And they even went for stone walls here. Okay, Anthony is collecting resources, making some army, and now he's about to make the Berkshire. And we have a nice army coming up. But since they have the H4 Malian castle, H4 Ottoman castle, an English keep, it's a very strong position. And you can see they're trying to raid. They're pretty active on the map. Okay, so I have trebuchets trying to put this down, and this won't work for them. So I think this is a really good fight for us. We have mangonels, so the Janissaries are nearly dead already. The wall goes down. The keep also went down. And we saw a merchant, so I guess from this point on, we should know that they're trading. And yet we didn't really, I mean, we saw them, but we didn't really try to prevent them. So overall, that's a pretty good fight for us. This castle is also nearly dead. Now it's down. But somehow they pushed us back. How did they do that? Okay, so they're in the base raiding. Neha is here to help with a bunch of Janissaries. There's a wolf. And now I'm going in. But they have a great bombard. Okay, this keep is down too. Honestly, I have no idea how this game didn't end right here. At this point, I guess I just didn't have enough units. Anthony has a lot of resources. Okay, the army is coming. Neha's army with a Great Bombard. Is this the first Great Bombard that Neha brought to the battlefield? Because it's been 28 minutes. I lose these for free. I guess I was distracted. Okay. Big army again, and they have nothing to defend. How did we lose this? Okay, men at arms. Yes, they're pretty strong. So we have Janissaries. One Great Bombard down. Oh yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but I use my trebuchets to kill the Great Bombards. It's working. And then they're trying to repair the Malian keep. Neha's Janissaries are doing good. Well, except they're being outnumbered, but... Oh, are these Malian? Musafadi gunners. Yep. Okay, Great Bombard. Do your job. Okay, my trebuchets are on this keep. We're fighting. But our front line is a little bit too weak, I guess. Now they're throwing spearmen at us. And I guess it's kind of overwhelms us. Look at that. Ottoman has so much food. The Berkshire is doing a good job. And I brought some more production forward. Who is trading? That's Anthony. Anthony started trading. I'm still fishing. And now they're here on the map trying to make a huge raid. And we're still doing good actually over here. So they're making another keep. Yeah, villagers here to build a keep, and then here they're about to raid us. And I didn't rebuild the walls. I should have. Luckily, I have spearmen, so they don't do too much damage. Meanwhile, there's another raid here. Another raid. But they're gonna prevent the trade by making a keep. Malian keep and towers. And at this point, again, a huge offensive in the middle. But at this point, we have 0 army left. What's going on? So here, we saw this. Oh yeah, we're trying to prevent them from collecting gold. So we do a good job over here. I think that's Anthony. Yep. So Anthony is here, which means over here we're kind of like not doing very well. And we're trying to prevent that, basically. And I see all these villagers trying to catch them. Let's go forward a little bit. Anthony's back to repair. This is great. Neha came back also to repel the attack. I'm here trying to take down the keeps. And Anthony is here too. To be honest, maybe 4... Wow, and Anthony also went for trebuchets. That's a little bit of an over-investment to kill 2 keeps. So thanks to this, we regain control of our trade. And finally, I make stone walls. Now this is Neha bringing a huge army over, and Anthony will lose his Ribalda points. Wow. I mean, it looks impressive, but these horse archers, they're not super effective in those fights. Because they're not great against the Great Bombards. But the Great Bombards, one of them is not shooting. Okay, so at the same time, I killed a bunch of traders here, but now they defend with an army of longbowmen. And I have an army here. Yeah, the enemy horsemen are down. And now I decide to put a keep over here to protect the gold. And I see this army. And I do want to finish the keep. But unfortunately, it's not gonna come up just yet. Anthony is back. Oh, they used the, what's it called? The palings. That's pretty cool. At the same time, Neha is fighting over here. Wow, look at all those keeps. 1, 2. 2 keeps, a Berkshire, and the Fort of the Huntress. So yeah, Neha here is all by herself. This is not gonna work. I'm sending rams just to distract them as I finish the keep. So from now on, there are 2 fronts. There's the left side where English is going to send longbowmen, and I'm trying to defend with my keep. And then there's the middle where Neha is defending, and Anthony is in the middle as well. It's interesting how the Berkshire doesn't seem to be firing a lot. Is this a bug in the replay or? Okay, it's because they're kind of too far away, maybe. I guess one thing they could have done is bring these people back so that the Berkshire is shooting a little bit more. Wow, that's a huge amount of siege. Okay, and then this is me trying to defend against these guys. I don't think that's what was really happening. They were firing the whole time. I wonder if that's a bug. I think it might be a replay bug. Okay, they're advancing. Oh. It's too bad that Neha's artillery wasn't firing a lot. Okay. Anthony is here, but he's not attacking yet. And then I'm here trying to repel this assault. It's crazy how you can see the HP of the castle going down noticeably, despite them using only longbowmen. And despite using counters, it just doesn't do anything. I think what I should have done at this point was make a bunch of mangonels and then bring them all at the same time and bring them over here. So somehow, Anthony and Neha were able to repel the assault in the middle. Anthony's making more trebuchets. They were not able to. Yeah, see? It's really crazy how strong these archers are. And now I'm out of food. So I'm trying to make mangonels, but I only have one siege workshop, so it's not working. Well, Anthony has upgraded his knights. They're going in, but that's crazy. Look at all the keeps they have. Should they have gone in, or what should we have done? Over here, I'm still struggling to keep this alive. As you can see, one thing I could have done is put a forum and maybe put this relic in there and then make a forum here so that I could use the Holy Roman Empire repairs, emergency repairs. Yeah, so this is still crazy. The trebuchets are doing good work. This keep is finally down. Huge war of attrition, as you can see. I'm still struggling with food. And this keep is still about to die. So I do have mangonels, it's just not enough. And around this point, I thought it was over. Like, I thought that I was taking control of the middle. But they're doing great. Taking keeps one after the other. Neha's rallying her army over here. They have a bunch of resources. Let's take a look at the population. Oh, we can't. Okay, never mind. 164. Okay, what's going on here? I'm repairing. They're coming back with more. Okay, that's pretty good. Taking down the trebuchets. At this point, only the Berkshire is still online. So that was a really good pick. Yes, nice. Pretty nice. This is good. Okay. Now they have rams taking down our walls. And I'm trying to push them back completely. I didn't know about this. Proxy base, taking wood. And now they're in. They brought down those walls. Okay, Neha going in with great bombards, taking down the keep. Yeah, it's difficult, huh? I wonder if taking these down would have helped. The stone walls, I mean. But at least the trebuchets are doing good, taking this down. The archers are still here, giving me a lot of trouble. And now the Berkshire is down. Yeah, it took a while, but eventually all the keeps are down. And then I'm here trying to kill them again, but it's just not working. And then now they have cavalry on our side also. Great. So all the keeps are down. Now Anthony attacks. Great timing. So yeah, Anthony and Neha were doing great progress in the middle. The enemy Great Bombards are nearly down. One down. Okay, and Anthony is no, that's not Anthony. Neha is focusing these. Unfortunately, on my side, the archers have come in. And I'm trying to defend against these and these. Seeing as I have a lot of stone, I could have put like, defenses here. Wow, I lose a lot. I didn't realize that I lost so many villagers. That's a massacre. Luckily, I have the Schwabia, so I can keep producing, but still, yeah, Schwabia over here. So in the middle, they're wreaking havoc. And I guess that's the beginning of the end. Yeah, the whole infrastructure is going down. This is English barracks, Ottoman, the military schools, they were in the front, they're down. That's pretty good. I wonder what they're doing. I guess because they still have resources. English, what are you doing? I guess they were pop capped by these people. So now the archers go into my base, but I got cannon emplacements. So you will see they're trying to go in. The cannon is killing them, and then I have emergency repairs. So after this, they decide to retreat. This one also has cannon emplacements. So while this is happening, they're out of wood. English is out of wood. Yay. Yeah, they're still making more archers, but they're slowly getting depleted while this is going on. So, yeah. Wow. English knights in the base, killing all the farms, killing the trade. And these guys are getting repelled. My keep is still doing damage. Yeah, so at this point, we've kind of won. They're trying to make a ramp, but this is not gonna work. I wonder why English let their friends die over here. I guess they thought that they could wreck our economy by going in through here. But now they don't have the mass required to one-shot my units. Let's speed up. Oh, I guess that's the last hurrah. Yeah, English surrendered. Out of all the players, I would have expected the others to surrender. So two of them have surrendered, and now only Malians is left. But this is great because it means I can bring all my military into the middle. And at this point, it's 3-on-1. It's open. They still have a lot of units, but it wouldn't have worked. They have villagers here. So that's a pretty funny thing. Uh, Anthony got eliminated. We were playing in an internet cafe and we ran out of time. So he actually got disconnected 5 minutes ago. And it's only now that he timed out. But yeah, so he was not playing for the past 5 minutes. But luckily, the other two resigned beforehand. And so now it's 2-on-1 and we finished the game without an issue. It took a very long while to resign. And finally, he reached Platinum 1 and we won the last game in the series.